Hi guys, here is Julie aka Indigo Handmade Design. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to all of you who are new here. In today's tutorial I am going to show you how to crochet the Taylor Swift sweater, so it's inspired by her dress. This sweater is a size medium, but you can easily change the size of the sweater by chaining less, working less rows for a smaller size, or working more rows for a larger size. The materials for this sweater are going to be listed down below this tutorial, so don't forget to check this out. Okay, so to make this sweater you are going to make first 4 panels, 2 for the front, 2 for the back, and they are going to be sewn together in the front and in the back, in the middle. And this is the shoulder part and the neck opening. This is all granny stitch. And then once you have your front and back panels done, you are going to make 2 sleeves, also 2 panels, 2 rectangles. So this is what I've chained right here and worked over 33 rows, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so this is 1/2 of the front or of the back panel, and this is how it's going to look like. So this is the neck opening. You have your shoulder seam, it's going to be up there, and this is how I changed my colors. I've worked 16 rows, granny stitch rows, and then I went down to create the neck opening and worked for 7 more rows. So the panels are worked in the length, which means you are going to go ahead and chain a multiple of 3 plus 2 plus 3 as your starting double crochet to achieve the length of the sweater. And go ahead, take your 4mm crochet hook only to make your chain. So this way your work it's not going to pull in. I'm going to chain a total of 83. So multiple of 3 plus 2 plus 3 as the starting double crochet. Now go ahead and switch to a 3.5mm crochet hook. And then you are going to skip 5 chains, and in the next you are going to make 3 double crochets. So the granny stitch is a cluster made out of 3 double crochets all worked in the same stitch. Then again you are going to skip 2, and in your 3rd chain make a double crochet cluster of 3 double crochets. And this is how you are going to work till the end of the chain. And at the end of the chain you are going to end up only with 1 double crochet, since you've started also with 1 double crochet. And since we are making the granny stitch, this is a repeat of 2 rows, so I'll meet you back at the end of the row to show you how to start your next row. Okay, so I'm here at the end of my 1st row. You are going to make 1 double crochet in your last chain. So as I told you before, you started with 1 double crochet, you are going to end up with 1 double crochet. Now chain 3, turn your work. This is your first double crochet. Now we are going to work in between our clusters. So work first in this space right here and make 2 double crochets. So this is your first cluster. And from now on you are going to work in between your clusters. So make your 3 double crochets in the space in between, and at the end of the second row, so your second row in repeat, you are going to end up also with 3 double crochets. So I'll meet you back at the end of the row. Okay, so at the end of the row you are going to make first 2 double crochets in this space right here, and then try making your last double crochet in the chain itself, like so. Okay, now the next row, it's going to be a color change. So for this you are going to chain 1, cut your yarn and pull through. And now I'm going to switch to my next color, so color B, which is this one right here. So you are going to make a slip knot and join. Now you are going to start again with your first row, so join right there in the stitch with a slip stitch, and then you are going to chain 3 as your starting double crochets, and now you are going to jump to the next space in between your clusters and make your 3 double crochets. And your first row repeat, you are going to end up with 1 double crochet in your last stitch. And yeah, this is how you are going to change your colors. So here, right here is going to be your cluster, and in there it's going to be your last double crochet to your third chain. Now I've worked for a total of 16 rows, and then I skipped 4 clusters and work the remaining rows just to have this neck opening right here, though I'm going to meet you back to show you how to start working this portion right here. What else? Yeah, my panel measures 30 centimeters, so you are going to have for the front, your panel is going to be 60 centimeters wide. Okay, so now to start working on the neck opening, I'm going to take again my color A, make a slip knot like so, and then I'm going to skip my first, so this one I'm not going to count. I'm going to skip my first 4 clusters, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and right here in the 4th one, in the last double crochet, I'm going to join with a slip stitch and then chain 3. So this counts as your first double crochet, and right here in between my clusters I'm going to make 2 more double crochets. So this is the second row repeat that we need to make, so this one here, right? Now I'm going to continue by making my 3 double crochet clusters in between my clusters, and then as usual, once you're at the end of the row, you are going to end with 2 double crochets in this space right here, and then your third double crochet is going to be placed on top of your third chain. And then go ahead and work like this for as many rows as you need. I've worked a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 granny stitch rows. And once you have all of your 4 panels done, you are going to sew them together in the middle and then start working on the sleeve. So you are going to make 2 of them. I've worked over 62 chains, so you are going to chain a total of 65 since you have a multiple of 3 plus 2 and then plus 3 as your first double crochet. And for this sleeve I worked a total of 33 granny stitch rows. And I'm going to work now the rest off camera, and then I'm going to meet you back once I have all this done. Okay, you guys, so this is so far my Taylor Swift sweater. As you can see, I made all the sewing. And now it's time to work on the bottom of the sweater. So we are going to do an elastic band on the bottom and then also work the cuffs also with elastic band, and then start working on the neckline. There is also going to be elastic band in there. So to tell you about the sewing on the side, so I first sewn my pieces together in the front and also on the back of the sweater, and then I've counted these clusters here, so I have 12 on each side, on the front and also on the back, and then I attached first the sleeve onto the panels and then closed the sleeve down here and then made the side seaming. Okay, so I'm going to work the bottom and one cuff off camera, and then I'll meet you back to show you how to do this. Okay, you guys, so my sweater is almost done. Now I am going to show you what I've made at the bottom of the sweater. So I've just made simple ribbing, and to make the ribbing at the bottom of the sweater, you are first going to work with your category 2 yarn. And I first tried working with my 3.5mm hook, and then I switched to a 3mm hook. So for the ribbing with your category 2 yarn, you are going to work with a 3mm crochet hook, and you are first going to work 1 row of a single crochet, and you are going to pick up your stitches. In each double crochet row you are going to make 2 single crochets. So you are going to work all the way around the bottom of the sweater, and then you are going to slip stitch to the first stitch and then chain 11 and then work over your stitches the ribbing. So you are going to have a total of 10 single crochets worked in the back loop only. I'm going to link another tutorial for you. We've already made a few times this kind of ribbing, so I'm not going to show you this again. And also for the neck opening, I've made the same ribbing, but I've chained a total of 31 and then work over 30 single crochet stitches, so in the back loop only, all the way around. And of course I pick up first my stitches, so 2 single crochets in each double crochet row, and on the side of your neck opening you are going to have your double crochet. So in there you are going to make one single crochet in each double crochet. And to finish these sleeves, I'm going to show you how to do this. Okay, so again for these sleeves, take your category 2 yarn and make a slip knot, and then join. Here is my seaming. I'm going to join right here in this double crochet row by making 1 single crochet, and this is also going to be my first stitch. So in there I'm going to make another single crochet, and then go to the next double crochet row and make 2 single crochets in there, like so. In the next double crochet row, 2 single crochet. Okay, so work all the way around and then slip stitch to your very first stitch. Okay, so I'm at the end of my first round. I'm just going to slip stitch to my first single crochet, like so. So we are going to work in the round. Now you are going to chain 1, and we are going to decrease all of our stitches. So we are just going to single crochet 2 together all the way around. So next 2 single crochets, so 2 together. You have 3 loops, go ahead and close. Next 2 stitches, single crochet 2 together. Okay, so this is how you are going to work for your second round. So decrease all of your stitches, and since I had a total of 33 granny stitch rows, I'm going to have at the end of this round a total of 33 single crochets, so 33 stitches. Okay, so you are now at the end of your second round. Go ahead and slip stitch to your first stitch, like so. And now you are going to chain 1 and start your last round, and for this we are just going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch, but in the back loop only. So go ahead in the same stitch and make your single crochet in the back loop only, like so. Now for this very last round, you are just going to single crochet into the back loop only, all the way around. At the end of the round, slip stitch to your very first stitch, chain 1, cut your yarn, and then go ahead and weave in all of your loose ends. I am now at the end of my tutorial. Thank you all for watching and for joining me today. I had so much fun in creating this sweater for you, so I hope to see you next time with a new tutorial. Bye bye!